Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with Hobbies of Man once again, and today we are doing another light novel review. Now today we will be reviewing Full Metal Panic Volume 3, which looks like this. Oops, there we go. It's this one. Now this is the last volume in this first collector's edition, and it's written by Shoji Gato. It's illustrated by Shiki Doji. The publisher is J Novel Club, as you guys can see right there. And the demographic is shonen, and the genre is mecha and maybe rom-com, I guess. It does have an adaptation. And yeah, so the premise here is that nearing the end of the summer vacation, Sasuke asks Kaname to join him on an island vacation. Sadly, bad luck strikes and a mission needs to be completed mid-vacation. And then drama ensues. It's very good. If you guys want to watch reviews 1 and 2 for the first 2 books, go check them out right there. They will be available in the cards. And yeah, so the plotline here is very good. It's a lot more military than book 2. Book 2 was very like school focused and very like slice of lifey. Book 3 returns to the form of the first one, and it's a lot more military and deals with this kind of like submarine plot point where it's like you're watching, I don't know, an old submarine movie like Crimson Tide or something. It's very good. I really enjoy it. A lot of the sci-fi stuff comes back and is, you know, relevant to the story again, but there's a dash of romance in there for spice, right? And yeah, the key plot points are basically they asking to go to a vacation, a mission assignment, and then a battle, and then this heist situation, which is kind of interesting to do in a submarine, but this submarine is basically the size of a warship, so it's actually quite large. Now, it's very interesting. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. It was a short read, but very interesting, really enjoyable. This is a lot heavier on the military sci-fi side of stuff. So maybe if you don't really enjoy a lot of military jargon and kind of having to deal with reading stuff that you probably won't understand, maybe this isn't for you. But overall, it's a very good story. I really enjoyed it. The characters here are great. Sasuke takes on a very human feeling in this book, and I really like that. He kind of develops this understanding with Kaname where he kind of like sees her as someone worth his time and his like personal feelings, I guess. And he knows that she's partially the reason why he's still alive right now and able to complete his missions the way he does. You know, using the Lambda driver on the mech thing. And so he kind of develops a certain amount of respect for her that he maybe didn't have before. But, you know, he's still Sasuke and doesn't understand his feelings, so he's kind of stupid about it. And, you know, that's where the romancing tension kind of happens. Kaname, on the other hand, is a lot more introspective this volume. She kind of understands, like, hey, Sasuke is really dealing with me because he has to, and I'm not really making it easy for him, and he's difficult to understand, but if I tried a little bit I might be able to. And so, you know, both sides of the romance, I guess, of the equation are trying to find a balance with each other, and I really like it. It's very nice. I want to see how it develops in book 4, 5, and 6, which are coming out sometime soon next year, I think. I'm really excited to get them. Who else is there? There's some development for Curse and Teza, which is cool. Curse, I don't remember his first name, but he basically ends up being not a sleazebag or like a scumbag, and he ends up having a good amount of heart and kind of understanding of people, and a good a relationship with both Sasuke and Kaname, which I really like. Tessa, on the other hand, ends up being a lot more firm than you would think based on book 2. She's a lot more meaningful and a lot stronger emotionally that she comes off in book 2. She's also very uh like a very kind person to Kaname and to Sasuke and stuff. And I really like it. She's very cute. I really enjoy her character. Overall, very great stuff. Nothing to complain about. World building wise, there's not much. Most of it just kind of deals with the techno babble that has to occur in order for it to feel scientific. So it just has to do with the submarine stuff for the Thuatha, the Danon. I don't really know how to say the name of that, but it's a very interesting name. It's the pantheon of the Celtic gods, if I remember correctly. It's like the name for the god of death or something. I can't remember. And yeah, a lot of it also has to do with the Whispered. They're basically like cursed but gifted at the same time, and that's a very interesting kind of compelling situation that occurs. But I mean, yeah, it just gets better with every book. It got worse both with book 2, but the author kind of realizes that. Like in the author note, he says himself, like, yeah, I was being lazy with book 2. I'm back on the grind now. I'll write better stuff, which is great. I really like that. When authors are introspective, it's very good. I really enjoy seeing that, which is something I wish more Western authors did, or like had like an afterword on their books, where they just kind of talked about the feelings and situations that kind of occurred while writing a book. But it maybe not so easy because American writers can take years or like decades, in the case of Patrick Rothfuss, to write a single book. So there's a lot of stuff that they can talk about, right? So it'd be kind of weird. You'd have to tack on another 50 pages at the end of the book for the afterword. So whatever. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, the art gets better every book. I really enjoy it. By the end of book 3, I was very clearly able to see what all the characters look like, and there was a lot of good action shots. There was not that crazy use of black outlining and stuff that they had in the first volume. There's a lot more free white space, which is good. And yeah, fan service wise, there wasn't really anything that happened. There was one scene where one of the characters is like in her underwear, but that's really not all that really important. It's one of the images, so I guess if you don't want to see women in their underwear, don't watch it or don't read it. But it's really not relevant to the story. It's just kind of like, okay, this is a good action scene, and she's in her underwear, so let's just put it in. And yeah, so rating wise, 4.5 out of 5. Really good book. Really enjoyed it. It's still not hitting that 5 mark for me, but it's pretty damn near close to it. So it's good stuff. I definitely recommend this if you enjoyed book 1 and 2. And if you're a fan of mecha series, this is a good one. Similar titles, now that I've read it, I think 86 is somewhat similar. It's kind of interesting in the sense that like both feature a girl and a boy where they come from different sides of life, and they kind of have to find a place for themselves in the middle, and it's very good. I really enjoyed the parallels that they had, although 86 is way more of a serious story than Full Metal Panic. And yeah, that's basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.